Hello and welcome to this brand new series on the channel, called Timmy's TV Throwback, where we will be looking back at some old kids' TV shows and reviewing them. In this first episode, we will be looking at the game show Keep Your Enemies Close. It aired for 2 seasons between 2009 and 2010. The show was hosted by Joel DeFries, who was on Blue Peter at the time. The main idea of the game is whether the children can work with their enemies and defeat their best friend. In the first round, the couples are not mixed and the winners get the Hand of Friendship, which will be very helpful if they get to the final. The first game, called Tube Strike, is where the best friends have to run to the opposite corner to hit the balloon in their giant tube and then rush to the middle to hit the grand balloon. It's complete chaos as the 4 balloons clash, but it's over very quickly. Now in the second round is where the game really starts. They are all mixed up, paired up with a stranger. At the end of the game, the losing pair will be out of the rest of the show, but their teammate can still go win it for them. They play many games throughout the show's lifetime. We will be looking at just a few. First up is Rip Off. The couples have to get into a big giant triangle suit and have to work together to rip off all the triangles as fast as they can. Yes, it's that easy. The next game we will look at is called You Cube. Basically, we are building a big cube, nothing special about it, but it is fun to watch. The next game is In the Pipeline. They have to get a little ball through a bunch of pipes using a magnet. The problem is they are stuck to one side of the wall, so they're going to have to pass it over to the other player when that time comes. This one does look a little challenging and does make a very interesting game. Another game is called Air Pressure. The teams have air blowers as they try to get the balls in the other team's goal. The one with the most balls is out. Push On Through is next. There are 22 rods of each color, and they have to push through as many as they can as the other team is trying to push them back. The team with the most on the other side wins. Pump Action is where they have to pump as hard as they can, trying to blow up for gloves as fast as humanly possible, like that Mario Party minigame. It's fun to see the faces when the gloves pop. The next game is called Gutted. It's where they move for orange's balls from one end of the gutter to the other. The problem, there are 4 bigger green balls that get in the way. The teams have to work together to put the balls in the pockets to move the small orange balls down the line and get them all out as quickly as possible. Thwackapult. Using giant slingshots, they have to hit their colored panels as quickly as they can, but they need to be careful not to hit the other team's panels. Look at that kid go. Finally, we have radio-controlled eruption. Sharing one controller, the teams, using radio-controlled cars, have to get round the maze and knock the balls out the way and get to the end and cause the epic eruption. Now it's time for the final, Stuck in Minecarts. The 2 winning pairs are faced with questions as they attempt to name things that start with certain letters. They require 2 different answers to the question in order for the other player's minecart to move forward. If they fail, they themselves move closer to the slime. Now if the winning team from Tube Strike is in the final, they can use the Hand of Friendship for a free pass if they are struggling for an answer. It's a game best out of 11 as it's very tight to the end. And that's the end of the show. The losers get slimed and the winners have a stronger friendship than ever, and they win a best friend necklace. How nice! Overall, it's a good game show. It really puts friendships to the test. Thank you for watching. If you have any TV shows you like to see me do, put them in the comments.